Yeah. But guys, it is what, the 22nd day of June. We only have a few more days to close out the month. And not only close out the month, guys, but close out that cruise for February. And I have someone on the line that's used to closing out contests, winning them. And I got a couple of people, but I'm going to start off with, let me go to Chicago and bring up uh, my protege. I always feel like he's my protege. I remember snatching him when we won 106 in Austin and said, "You got to be in front of the room." And I want to say that message to all of you guys. You've been receiving the presentation from you. I'm just not sharing that presentation for you for my health. I am sharing that presentation for you because I think you are ready to be in front of the room presenting and doing that presentation yourself. And I don't think we did too bad. He had it in him. I saw it in him all the time. I knew he was an amazing leader. And guys, right now he is leading the team. None other than that Diamond Minister Willie Moon. So are you out there, my dear?
Yes. Great morning. I'm out here. You
Yes,
know what?
yes,
I laugh when I hear my own story
yes.
because
That's
I
what
was resistant.
he was like deer in the headlights. He was like, I hear what she's saying, but I ain't trying to do all of that. But he did it.
Yeah.
That's
Yes,
what
I
I
dodged
love.
you for a whole month.
Yeah, yes, but it did work because I am relentless. But anyway, Diamond Minister Mooney, why don't you share some tips that people should be doing on these last few days before we close out this month, letting them know where they are, how they need to get there, and how to bite that chocolate covered elephant for these last few days of the month.
Wow. Thank you, Phyllis. Thank you for taking the time to even invite me to the call. It's an honor. You opened up by saying, in so many words, push to the front. Push to the front of the room. So if anything, I would share what I always try to allude to and try to say it as plain as possible so everybody would get it. Is and I think you kind of summed it up too as the position that we would normally sit in, including me, that we'll sit in our seats and the person that needs to hear our voice won't get a chance to hear it if we don't open our mouths and place phone calls. We have this wonderful app that allows us to get in contact with people. So I would say use your tools and think about all the people. Just dream a little bit about the number of people that you want to help. It was so refreshing to hear a man's voice, Mike Newsom, on the call this morning. As soon as you call in, you're seeing that he's taken up a certain space and he's letting his voice be heard because there's something and there's some people that he wants to help. I can hear it in his voice. I can hear they're welcoming. So I would say, look at your goals for this month. What is it that you want to achieve? And if it's a small goal, we heard from Scott Reese saying, chew off that elephant. Maybe you'll contact somebody today. Maybe it's one person. Maybe tomorrow's two. Maybe it's 10. Now, I say go. We have a saying. No, I'm not going to say that. Let's just go hard. Let's just look at how many people we can help. That's constantly when I wake up, I do think about that. Like, what is today going to look like? And sometimes, elevation is not just a cliche word. Somebody is looking for us to help them. Somebody is waiting on us. We were created for somebody, not just for ourselves. So I do business as well as I do life, and I praise God that I can do them together and have fun while doing so. So if anything, I would just say, Phyllis, push, like you always say, just push.
Absolutely. And so I wonder, Willie, is Bernadine Kirkland. I'm talking about somebody that pushes through and wins contests. There's a method to her madness. So I don't know if Bernadine is on the line this morning, but if you are Bernadine and if you can speak, could you unmute? I know you're traveling. Um, Not for sure if you're on the line or Frida McDuffie is on the line, because these are the two people that have already won the cruise. And I'd love for you to hear from them. So this is
And what I love is that she's a numbers person as well.
Yeah.
Like, she identified the goal of what
Mhm.
her and her team wanted to accomplish. And giving her all accolades. She has not even let up with that number, because yes, she's qualified for the cruise, but I'm sure she's like, I could take somebody with me, you know,
Mhm.
and looking at what that number is. So knowing the numbers is very important. And I know Bernadine Kirkland, Frida McDuffie, they both have. I love competition, and I love that she says, you know, I don't care if it's a Minister Diamond Mooney. I want to compete. I want my team, and you know, sky's the limit. My butt has been kicked by them too. And the good thing is that, you know, we all win it together. Because when you look at how Akana, how you all, Phyllis, have structured the company, everybody wins. Everybody wins the compensation. Everybody gets to enjoy trips. You know, Jamaica, we get a chance to bond together because of the incentives that you all put in place. It's just amazing. So I wish she was here.
Right.
But
So
that's
she could share
one
that.
thing
Yeah.
that
No, I was just saying so she could share that. So, guys, let's talk about what it takes, Willie, for them to qualify for this cruise. You know, guys, in case you didn't know, you want to go look up the numbers. Melissa posted some numbers back about a week ago, but from 150 through 349 points, you're going to receive an Akana branded t-shirt. So everybody should at least win that. But from 350 to 499 points, you get a cruise for one. Airfare is not included, it's just the cruise. From 500 points to 749 points, you're going to get a cruise for two. Again, airfare not included. For 750 points to 999 points, you're going to get a cruise for two plus a $250 travel voucher. And then for 1,000 points plus, you're going to get a cruise for two plus $500 in travel vouchers. Now, how do you get those points? Well, guys, if you rank up to Sapphire, if you are a Jade and you have never been a Sapphire before, or you're a Pearl, you can get those 10,000 in volume and get to Sapphire. Check your data viewer to find out where you are. If you don't understand what that means, reach out to your upline. You're going to win a cruise for one at Sapphire. If you hit Ruby, if you've never been Ruby before, you're going to get a cruise for two with $250 in Akana bucks. And if you hit Emerald, guys, you're going to get a cruise for two plus $500 in Akana bucks and $250 in travel vouchers. And if you hit Diamond for the first time, you're going to get that cruise for two, 1,000 in Akana bucks, and $500 in a travel voucher. Now you can also qualify with retail sales. If you do 5,000 in one qualifying month, you get that cruise for one. So look at your CB, see where you are in retail sales. And if you hit retail, these are retail sales, guys. So not the CB, the retail sales. If you get retail sales of 10,000 in one qualifying month, that's a cruise for two. And retail sales for every 500 CB you achieve during one qualifying month, that's 35 points. So all of these are ways. Now, if you sell a diamond coach pack for that $14.99 pack, you get 50 points. If you purchase the diamond coach pack within this time frame, guys, you get 100 points. If you sell a sapphire coach pack, 30 points. If you purchase one, 60 points. A Sapphire package, that's the $700 pack, you get 20 points. If you sell it, if you purchase one, you get 40 points. If you sell a Lifestyle Coach pack, that's the $3.99, that's 15 points. If you purchase one, it's 30 points. If you sell Diamond Pack, or if you upgrade, that would be $1,100. That would get you 35 points. If you purchase one, that would get you 70 points. Sell a Starter Coach pack, that $199 when they were available, 5 points. And purchase a Starter Coach pack, 10 points. And then sell a 420 Lifestyle Luggage pack, that would get you 25 points. So guys, those are the ways you get points. You can still do it. I know that says, some of you say, oh no, not me, but you're right. It won't be you if you say that. But if you go for it, you will be amazed at where you might land.
And Phyllis, oh, go ahead.
Go on.
A lot of them a lot of them get the numbers. A lot of them do. But just in case there's somebody who's like, wow, I can't do that. That's too big. Well, let me share this with you. This is another strategy that I use. The Flat Belly Lifestyle and that program is the hottest program we have right now. How many people can you help? How many people do you know that wants to lose hazardous waste? You can start from that very basic and it'll add up to points so fast, because let's just look at if somebody wants to start at a $300 21-day cleanse. Well, there's some points, right, that as those add up for CV, like you just heard Phyllis share, that'll add up. And then what if you connected that person with your upline and that person talked about not just doing the cleanse, but they wanted to do the blood type test for their whole family, and they upgrade to the $3.99 because they wanted a lot more. They see the vision because you connected them in a party where they can hear everything that's going on with the company, and they get excited. And for $99 more, they're able to take it to another level with their family and their friends who they're already inviting, who are already joining them on the cleanse. That's more points. And if you took massive action and did that all for the rest of the month, you can generate so many points and be right on that cruise. And you just did what? Just share the Flat Belly Lifestyle. And let people make the decision by asking them and connect to the right questions by connecting them with your upline. So that's my 2 cents.
That's a good 2 cents too, guys. And that's the training that, that $3.99 pack is eye-opening. People can see themselves getting in. If they're going to do the $2.99, they might as well do the $3.99, because that allows them to now go home and be able to do a blood test on their family members, showing their family members the importance of them getting started also. It also gives them the ability to sample some of that product while being a distributor now. And normally, like you said, your family members, your friends are going to probably go on that 21-day cleanse with you. So why not be in a position already to benefit as a distributor? Because if you just recommend them to the person that invited you, of course that person is going to make income. But if you decide to do it and they come in at that $3.99 pack, you just made $100. And if you say 5 of your friends and family are going to do this cleanse and you're going to be the 6th person, you have just made $500, because now you're helping somebody. They're in a position, and if they went out and duplicated that same thing, guys, you would have a sapphire on your hand right then. And that, again, that $3.99 pack is a magic pack, because it creates money for you. A new distributor can recoup their investment, help people get healthy that they love and care about, and then challenge those 5 people. Say, hey, I know 5 people that need this too. Why don't we have a party and you go out and get your 5? Once that's done, you are a sapphire. So it's very, very doable. And if you don't understand that concept, reach out to me by email, because if that's something you think you want to do, let's go. Right, Mooney?
Let's push, as you would say.
Let's push,
Let's
guys.
go.
And so this is Thursday. We are excited to be here. Go out and have an iconic kind of day. Thank you for being my co-host this morning, Minister Mooney. You did a phenomenal job. And with that being
Thank
said,
you.
guys, see you later and push.